What a beautiful fish, straight off Carrum. Well, today on Marine Media, I'm with Jay Furness, fishing for some beautiful flathead in the shallows on the Mornington Peninsula. I hope you enjoy the show. Oh, it is. Oh.
I'm Jay Furness from Hocking Stewart, Rye and Blairgowrie. I'm one of the regulars you're going to come across in Charlie's visual reports. We're down on the wonderful Mornington Peninsula today. Look at the fantastic weather we've got outside of the Blairgowrie Yacht Club. Let's see what we can pick up on the water for you today.
Well, the water is so clear, isn't it beautiful down here today? Now the reason this is so clear is because now we've got no more scallop trawlers. I can remember many years ago, if we've had a lot of rain and we've just had some rain, it would have taken at least 5 days for the water to clear. Here, 2 days ago we had an absolute downpouring for about 3 days, and now we've got clear water. Scallop trawlers, I hope they never come back and pour for the bay.
Another fantastic day for Mornington Peninsula, Charlie. And these are the rewards we get. Just got him. As you can see, Charlie, we've only got him by just one tentacle there. Now the secret here, folks, is always have your drag set right, because you don't want to pop the jig off the squid, especially when you've got a beautiful calamari like that. There we go. Southern Port Phillip Bay, fantastic. Looks like I've just started to come on, Charlie, on this flood tide.
Mick Wildfish, you there?
Yeah, g'day Charlie, how you doing, mate?
Oh look, I've just got these photos on the net of the snapper you caught at Altona, was it?
Magnificent session yesterday off Altona, Charlie.
Absolutely fantastic fish. What bait did you go on? They go on?
Charlie, they were taking all bait. They were running with the silver whiting few. But the fresh salmon fillet, squid, yakkers and red rockets did the trick, Charlie. The whiting cost us a lot of fish. We still got our bag. It took a bit longer than planned, but just a magnificent session, Charlie. Absolute mayhem for 2 hours.
Oh, that's fantastic, mate. The photos are great, and thanks for that report too.
No problems, mate. The action at the moment, Charlie, is around that Falconer Beacon area.
Okay.
Beacon and P2. A lot of anglers I'm talking to are getting very good catches there, Charlie.
Alright, what we're going to do, the water temperature's still fairly cool, as you know. By the time we do our report next time, the water temperature I'm pretty sure will be hot. We're going to dedicate a lot more time to the Altona area. I hope you can get out there and catch some fish for us and get back to us and report back on the Altona. You're the man, and mate, fantastic catch. Congratulations.
Thanks, Charlie. Just a quick one to the listeners, mate. The water temperature is important. The fish are feeding in short bursts for 60, 90 minutes, but they're still there and they're still feeding. So get out there and get them, fellas.
Good on you, Mick. Talk to you next time.
See you, Charlie.
Come on. Here we are trolling the shallows. What we're doing is we're actually trolling some jig heads with some soft plastics on the end. Oh. And I nearly copped the soft plastics to the head.
Spat it.
Spat it. Once again, Charlie, new method that I've been trying out for the last couple of years. I've actually been trolling the shallows for flatheads using soft plastics. The method's proven itself. Over the last couple of years it ran a great flathead. And the amount of fun you can have landing a flathead and actually seeing it in less than a metre of water is just amazing. As you can see, and they go pretty hard. Doing a bit of multitasking with the Eegi setup I recently purchased from Peninsula Total Tackle. Just so very smooth drag on the little Stradic CI4. And we're just getting in close now, but he's still got a bit in him. He's still got quite a bit in him. It's just great fun, man. Visual fishing. See it get up, you get a little bit excited. Alright, and he still wants to go again. We'll get him on this one, Charlie. And there we have fantastic Southern Port Phillip Bay flathead. Doesn't get much better than that. Beautiful flathead. Corner squidgy wriggler. I find the darker colours have worked better for me down here. Sensational stuff. Port Phillip Bay, Southern Port Phillip Bay, flathead.
Mate, you have done absolutely well there. That's fantastic. Well done. And in about 4 inches of water. What jig we get it on?
Basically, I've been using these squidgy. They're a wriggler with a paddle tail on the back. Bit of a silver fleck through the black top and a white bottom on it. As you can see, the flatty's taking the paddle tail off that one, so we get rid of that. These are the squidgy range we're using. You can put a bit of scent on them, but I find for the trolling, you don't really need it. So basically, little paddle tail. Now, I'm not using a leader, and I probably should be today, but proof's in the pudding. We've already got one in the boat. So you basically measure it up so it's nice, sits in flush, and it should sit nice and straight like that.
Beautiful.
That is a perfect little flatty bait. I'm using a 2 or a 3 jig head with just about a quarter gram lead weight there.
Yep. Now these fish, it's only what, 14, 15 degrees at the moment, the water?
14.6 on the sounder this morning, Charlie.
So
yep.
In the next, obviously when the water rises, you're going to get a lot more of these fish coming.
You will find a lot more coming into the shallows and they'll start sunbaking. Now I said this method I've been using anywhere from Rosebud through to Tyrone foreshore through to Sereno, Portsea. 1.5 metres or less of water and you're in with a very good chance.
Well done, mate.
Let's get back on it. We're on again, Charlie. Just so much fun trolling these plastics for flatheads in these shallows here. As I said, when you're using the light gear, it just doesn't get much better. There we go, another fantastic Southern Port Phillip Bay flathead.
And I tell you, they are fantastic eating, aren't they?
They are some of the best eating.
Yeah.
Look, I think what the last time I saw them in the supermarket was about $45 a kilo, Charlie.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I can tell you this is going to taste a lot better than anything out of the supermarket.
Well, I'm glad you landed a second one. You know why?
Did you miss that first one, Charlie?
Yeah, but now I get to take one home for tea too.
Fair enough. Sounds good. You know what's for dinner tonight, Charlie? Now, would you prefer yours pan-fried or crumbed?
Grilled.
Grilled. Jay Furness from Hocking Stuart Rye. Thanks for joining us today. I'm glad you can see the rewards that Port Phillip Day can produce. If you've got any questions for Charlie or myself, feel free to email Charlie at Savage Seas Adventures and he'll pass them on to me. Next time on the show we'll talk about a little bit of real estate and we'll probably feature some beach boxes and some beachfront properties. But until then, happy fishing and we'll catch you down on the peninsula next time.
Hocking Stuart, the hardest working real estate. Yeah, you're always fishing.
Nothing wrong with that, Charlie. Welcome to my other office.
Pretty good. You did really well on it there, mate. Now, 2 questions for the viewers. They've always want to know these technical things. Firstly, whereabouts do they catch these big flatheads? And then we'll talk about what time to actually go fishing for them.
Okay, Charlie. Well, as you can see from my fantastic diagram of the peninsula here, Tookarook, Rye, Sorrento and Portsea areas. Generally speaking, the flats are going to be within the first 500 to 800 metres of the shoreline there. That's where you're going to get that water that is around about 1 metre to 1.5 metres deep. Now, basically straight through these spots here of Tookarook, also to the left-hand side of Rye, coming through which is called the Tyrone foreshore area through here. This is a fantastic foreshore area, basically right in front of all those wonderful beach boxes that people have down here. And this is the area where I'll troll those soft plastics for the flathead. Even coming up on the other side of Sorrento, the point going into Portsea. Now, these areas, you want to be hitting this water on the high tides. That's when you're going to be able to get in a bit closer on the shallows there. And also when the sun's up, you want to try to do it on a high tide with a high sun. The flathead will be in there and they will be sunbaking. We hope you've enjoyed the show today and we'll catch you next time.
Bit more.